Hello, John, and welcome back. Today, in this video, we are going to be talking about the nav tag. I opened it up so we could see at least a little bit of example of how nav tag look. I know by now you have been more and more confused that okay, we treated this, and we treated this, treating a lot of things. But what is the differences and how do we use them inside our code? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you what NAVTag is. So a lot of websites at the top, at the very first top of uh, different websites, we have what we call a nav tag, where it will contain the navigations. Let me say the links where we are going to be navigating from one page to another. So for this GitHub account, let me show you this from where my cursor is to this place, like where we have a line, a white line. So all the other content that are inside here, this toggles, let me say nav menu, hamburger menu, and then this logo, this search box, and this and this and this. All these at the top that are inside the same, they're on the same rule, and then separated, let me say separated with the from the remaining part of the website with this white line are all inside a nav tag. So that's a nav tag for you. So nav is usually at the top of every website you are building. And then apart from that, it contains links for you to navigate easily to other pages. With that said, I believe you little bit of understand what NavTag does, and let's dive into coding. The first thing we are going to do here is to open a new folder. Say a new folder, and then I'm going to give it a nav. Then this folder should open up inside my code editor. Then I definitely want to open a new file and name it index.html. Perfect. So this is going to contain inside the body, you can say navbar, also that's the whole nav now, the whole nav tag and the item that are inside it are called navbar. So now we can create a nav tag. This is how it looks, just nav and then it's an opening and closing tag. Then we can have our h1, and we can just give this h1 a class of logo because it starts as our logo. Then what's our logo? We can just say it's code alumni, and then we should definitely have something like links, but these links are lists, so we are going to be grouping them inside uh, UL and LI with anchor tag. So let's say we have the home, and I want to just copy this three little more times. Let me say paste it one, two, and three, and then change this to about us, probably maybe contact us. The person want to contact us, and I should just change this to blog. It doesn't matter, it depends on what is the list of the items. Let me say list of links or list of the places you want people to be able to navigate to from your website. So you should just add them at the top. And then this is, let's open this up inside the browser, uh, copy paths, and then I should just show this up. And this our logo and this our links. So now, and they are all contained inside. The most important is they are all contained inside a nav tag. So the container of all these things is what a nav tag. So it's going to be easily styled. When we get to CSS, we are going to see possibly how to style them and how to do a lot of other things. So now let me show you an example of a nav tag also, so you are going to understand better. So let me show. Let's see a website that can show us. I think Nigeria, this my country is celebrating independence. So you can see from the logo here we have a Nigerian flag, and I'm so happy. So all right. So now from here you can see a logo, which is a design logo now, not in text. And then you can see some links from here, which is home, store, drop down, about, and contact us. And you can see all these, including the logo, and all these links are all contained inside a nav tag, which is style white background at the top of this very own website. So this is exactly a nav tag, and by doing this, you can style it more. But the way you also have our own like this, you can style it to look exactly like this, where every element, including the logo and the links, are going to be listed on the same line and have a very unique background color. But that is done using CSS, which till now we are not up to. So if you like this video, kindly subscribe, and I would like to see you in the next one. Bye bye.